Hello and welcome, I am the Sour Sailor and welcome to my Shroudbreaker Tall Tale guide. So you're having trouble with that pesky book, locating where to go, or you're just bored and you thought, that's that pretty face over there, let's go and have a look. Well, the Shroudbreaker Tall Tale guide is for you. We're going to go through the entire Tall Tale. We're going to get all 5 journals and we're going to show you how to do all the commendations. But before we get right into it, I just want to say to you that if you like this video and you want to see more sour content, please make sure to subscribe. Ring that bell if you would, because you can keep yourself notified. So, once the introduction's out of the way, what we're going to do first before we start the quest is we're going to have a look at the actual Tall Tale in the pause menu. So, if we go to the pirate log, forward to Tall Tales, and then Shroudbreaker, you can see here that there's some commendations on the right hand side. Now, I haven't got them all yet, because I can show you right now that you need to do this 5 times to get all the accommodations. It's a bit of a pain, but I'll get there one day. So first of all, you've got discover the Magpie Wing Shop ship log, discovered the ancient vault, found the Shroudbreaker, complete the Shroudbreaker, and then discover all the journals. Complete it 5 times. Then once you've got them all, you get a title, you get the Pirate Lord's hat for completing it, and once you've got all of them, you get some Magpie Wing cannons. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So how do we do this? Well, first of all, we need to pick the quest up. So there's only one way to pick the quest up. Hello, Flameheart. How you doing? Inside the tavern, there's a little man at the back. Well, I wouldn't say he's little, but there's a man at the back. Looking very mysterious. We'll call him the Mysterious Stranger. Next to him, there's a little book called the Shroudbreaker. If we vote for it, there'll be a bit of dialogue between us and the Mysterious Stranger. And then what will happen is we'll get a book in our hands to use. So let's go for it. Okay, so after what seemed like an eternity for me, but a blink of an eye for you, we have the Tall Tale book. So before we go and have a look at the book, I just want to say that this Tall Tale is always fraught with danger, because you will be on the seas on an open lobby. So you might get attacked. Now, if you are not quite experienced in the PvP side of things, then I would suggest you watch the video that'll be in the card above you. There'll be a PvP guide coming soon, so make sure to watch that. Secondly, the video I'm recording today is going to have chapters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the quest from start to finish. Then I'm going to show you the journal locations, and then I'm going to show you the hat, because that's the only thing I have right now. I would show you the cannons, but I haven't got them yet. So if you want to go look at where the journals are, please feel free to skip ahead. But if you want to watch how to do the actual quest, then carry on watching. So we have the book. Now, if you don't know how to get access to the book, you go to the radial menu, which is LB on the controller or Q on the PC. Then select quests, and then at the top of the page you should see a little book, and you should be able to open it just like this. And if you open the book and look at it, you'll see some pages. Now, most of this in all the Tall Tales is just gobbledygook, really. I mean, a lot of it is good if you want to learn a bit about the Sea of Thieves. So if you want to learn about it, make sure you can pause it, or you can watch it if you look at it for yourself. However, we only want this page here. This last 2 pages is usually what we want to look for. So this page here, it says the wreck now lies at an uncharted isle, somewhere between these 2 islands, and it shows you 2 islands, Crook's Hollow and Crooked Masts. So we need to find out what island that is. Then on the last page it says the ship log sank with the ship. Without it we can't reclaim the chest. So we're looking for the ship's log. So if we head to the ship, I'm just going to leave it as it is for now. I'm not going to put any crazy stuff on it. I've already marked them on the map. So we've got Crook's Hollow here, Crooked Masts, and then somewhere between these will be an island. Now, I know where the island is because I've been there a few times. But if you don't know where it is, go to one of the islands, whichever's closest, sail in the direction of the other island, and you'll come across an island in the middle of nowhere. And that's your island to go to. Now I'm quite far, so it's going to take me a little while to get there. But what I'll do is I'll come back once we arrive near the island. And ladies and gentlemen, there she is. The most beautiful island you'll ever see. This is what we're looking for, basically. So what you want to do is you want to pull up to this and park up. Okay, so once you arrive at the island, as you can see, there's a lot of debris. There's some things you might be able to get. So I think there's like there's a chest over there. I think there's a skull in there in the water somewhere. So you get a little bit of reward for doing this as well. And what you want to be looking for is you want to be looking for the northwest side of this island, and you want to dive down and see if you can find a shipwreck. And here you go. So we're looking for a journal. So we need to swim down and we need to find the captain's quarters. So as you can see, that's not the captain's quarters. The captain's quarters is here. So swim in and then have a little look around, and you can see that there's the shipwreck just there. So grab it. Let's swim to the surface so we don't drown. And once we found it, we've got extra pages. Now this basically gives you some coordinates of where to go. So as you can see, it says anchoring down on the north side of the Discovery Ridge, captain's gone ashore. So let's go and get to the map. So that's Discovery Ridge. And it says, Burning Blade, we are fleeing to the northeast. So, northeast. Passing a huge island, continue northeast. So there's a huge island, let's continue northeast. It says, dropping chest in the waters, just west of a small island. There's your small island. And it says, coming up on a chain of islands, laying a new course east. So then they come up on this island here. And then they're setting up in the east, which is when they sink over here. So we know that according to this, that they dropped the chest in the waters just west of a small island. So it's going to be like around here somewhere. So let's head over there. Okay, so once we've arrived at the island, we now need to find what we're looking for, this chest. However, I must just quickly say before I do find this chest that the locations given in the guide will be different every time. So, for example, this time we're looking at Falls Lagoon, but it could easily just be Snake Island. It could be the island behind us there, which I forgot the name of. Yeah, it could be any one of these little islands around here. So just bear that in mind. So getting this chest is pretty straightforward. If you look at your book, it gives you the direction. So it says just west of a small island. So let's find the west point. That's the other side of this island. So let's head over there. Hello, pig. Oh, no bacon for me. Oh, a couple of curios there. See, there's some more treasure that you can get. Now, we're now just west of the island, and I think I can see it already. There's something shining over there. You want to look for something that's shining in the distance, and it will be a chest. And as you can see, I found it right here. Ancient chest. So let's swim up with it. And if you take the pages and take the totem, you can't sell the chest, I don't think. I think I've tried it before, and you can't sell it for any money, so it's not really worth anything. I think it just disappears once you finish the tall tale, so no one's going to be able to just pick it up, but you never know. Okay, so we now have some more pages to our book, and we have a totem. So what's this totem all about? What's it all about then? Basically, each of these totems unlocks a corresponding door on a corresponding island. Just like the previous bit, each part of the quest is different. So we have unlocked the scarab. And as you can see, it says here, the cave scarab hides near the island's tears. And then it gives you some cave paintings. And you want to look at the island right in the middle, and you've got to try and find that island on the map. Now, I'm pretty sure that's Rooks, where we were earlier. Yes, there we go. So as you can see, that's got the little tail at the end with the two islands. And if we zoom in a bit, you can see two islands there. So we need to head to Crook's Hollow now. Now, it's going to be different each time. Each totem has a different location. And I think they are very specific. And I think I can probably tell you them, actually. So the War Totem will always be Devil's Ridge. The Crab Totem will be the island we were just on, the N13. And Moon Totem will be Crescent Isle. Scarab Totem is Crook's Hollow. Snake Totem is Mermaid's Hideaway. And the Shark Totem will be Kraken's Fall. So, corresponding a totem, find your corresponding island. So we've got to go to Crook's Hollow. So let's head there now. Okay, so once you arrive at the island, as I am here, you need to find the vault. So they're in very different locations, but they're always quite easy to find because they'll always be nearest to the sea, and they'll always be on the lower level. So, for example, with Crook's Hollow, it's inside this cave here. So you head in, and there should be like a little entrance way, which is this way, I believe. As you can see, there's a little door here. It's got little scarabs, so we know this is the right place. And we're looking for a lock, so you want to look around and find a lock. And it basically looks like this. So once you found it, you place your totem onto it, and that will open the door. There you go. So once it's open, we need to jump in. So let's run in. We now have a certain amount of time until the Shroudbreaker basically goes away. So before we start, what you want to do is you want to look at this that you have now, and you can see that you've got a load of different symbols on your right hand side, and they are the answers to these things here. You have to light the braziers, and the water will start to come in, and you can see there's symbols on here. So basically you have to do this a few times. So the first one is warrior, warrior, warrior. There we go. Oh, sorry, no, my bad. It's Shroudbreaker, warrior, warrior, warrior. There we go. The second one is the people with the waves above them, the boat with the waves above them. There you go. And the first three, and then the last one will be the Shroudbreaker with the person underneath. Hit the block, it'll disappear. This is different for each book, obviously. So then the next one will be the Shroudbreaker with the person below it, and then the family, and the family. There we go. And it will show you a dig site on the thing here. So what we want to do is we want to go in, find that dig site, and dig where the little circle is. Now, again, it's different on each island, and this is probably the hardest part of the Tall Tale, is finding the dig site. Now, I know with this one on Crook's Hollow, it's quite easy because the dig site is actually just here. But others are much tougher to find. So you just dig underneath it, and then you find the medallion. Grab the medallion. Kill the skellies first though. So let's just get rid of these. Okay, we've got the medallion, so let's take it back. And we place it in the hole. And then it will disappear again, and it will reappear with another picture. Now the next one is in the same place pretty much, it's just to the right. Let me just dig behind here. Again, there'll be some skeletons to attack. Whoa, nearly got hit by that one. So we'll grab this medallion as well. And I think you probably guessed it by now. We have to find another one. And as you can see, this one is a little bit harder. Yeah, it's not in the same place as the others. So this one is actually on the top of the island, I believe. Let's just go grab it. Alright, here we are. And again, kill the skellies, wherever they're spawning. There's loads of them this time. Want to make sure you kill the blunders first. Oh. And then this is part of the new update from the Pirates of the Caribbean Pirates Life update. These are not part of the quest, so just ignore this bit. Okay, so we have the last medallion, so let's go and place it in the vault. Alright, so let's place it in the vault. And you'll see that it will disappear and this door will open, revealing the Shroudbreaker. Alright, let's grab it and get out of it. So, now we've got it. The final part of the quest is to bring it back to the mysterious stranger. So I'm just going to get out of the way of all the skellies. There you go. It will tell you at the bottom. Alright, so very simply, take that back to the mysterious stranger, and that's the quest completed. Of course, as I said earlier, this is fraught with danger. As you can see, there is a ship sailing by, so it could attack me at any moment. So it's always worth keeping an eye out. So now I'm going to move on to the journals. So I'm going to show you the islands where the journals belong, and where to find the journals, and then that'll do it for the video. Okay, so the very first journal is at the island we go to right at the start of the Tall Tale, the N13 island. Okay, so once you do get to the island, you'll see that on the northwest corner of the island there is a journal called What's in the Devil's Shroud. So click on it, just read it. There you go, just place in progress towards my deed. Okay, so the second journal is Ancient Spire. Okay, so when you get to Ancient Spire, you want to come to the north face, or the north spire, out of the two. So you've got the one with the tavern on it, and then the one that's not got the tavern on it. And then you want to come just below where the rope bridge is, and there's the journal. And there you go. Okay, so the third is at Devil's Ridge. Okay, the one on Devil's Ridge is pretty hard to find, to be honest. Basically, the best way to do it is look in the distance and see the island straight ahead. And then check where your compass is, north. So you want to be on the north side of the island, facing that island over there. And then the journal is just here. And that's completed my deed. So our next island is Thieves Haven. which is actually the island we were looking at to find the last one. So we've actually run out of circles, which is fun. Let's go a couple of the Falls Lagoon ones back. So let's head over to Thieves Haven. Okay, so once you get to Thieves Haven, although it's a really large island, it's actually pretty easy to find. If you sail into the middle, where my ship is parked, and come over to this little hut here, if you look in this crate, there is the journal. So we'll just read that, and as you can see, right at the end it says, we're making for Plunder Outpost. So that is our last location on our Shroudbreaker Tall Tale guide. So let's head to Plunder Outpost and find the last one, and then hand in the Shroudbreaker and finish the job. Alright, so once we finally arrive at Plunder after this long voyage, especially long for me because of the amount of PvE I got, but for you, nice and quick, you will find the last journal and Glitterbeard's journal if you ever want to do Glitterbeard, which could be another tutorial on my channel one day. You will find the Shores of God, and reading that will give you all 5 journals and you can go to sleep. But no, this is perfect because now you can hand in the Shroudbreaker, which I will get off the ship. Incredible parking job as always, right? Oh, Skelly. See what I mean? They're just waiting for me, look. Can't wait. So we will take the Shroudbreaker to the mysterious man. Yes! Quest done. There he is. So we give him the Shroudbreaker, there'll be a little bit of dialogue, and that'll be the Tall Tale done. Alright, so once the dialogue is finished, we will finish the Tall Tale. And the perfect thing about this is that if you follow what I've done, you will end up in exactly the right place for Tall Tale 2. Which, if you look at the card above, you'll see the tutorial for or the guide, shall we say, for Tall Tale 2, the Cursed Rogue, up above you. So feel free to click on that if you want to carry on going. So I'm going to finish up here. So that's me done. Just a quick look, obviously, again, at the Tall Tale. So I've now done it 3 times, but it hasn't updated yet. It can take a little while to update sometimes, but as you can see, we've unlocked this for finding the wing ship log, which is part of the story. Discovered the ancient vault, which is also part of the story. Found the Shroudbreaker, which is also part of the story. And then we completed it, which means we get that title, the Shroudbreaker. And we discovered all the journals. Now we just got to do it 5 times, and then we'll get the whole thing. And you'll unlock the Pirate Lord's hat, which you can see right here. That's all for my Shroudbreaker Tall Tale guide. I hope that makes some sense to you and you've managed to complete it, and it's much easier now than it was before. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like it and leave me a comment. Please tell me if I've missed anything, or if there's anything I can do to make these videos better. Please let me know in the comments, as it will really help me and also help me provide better content for you in the future. Now, there should be a card at the end of this video which will teleport you to the next guide or the next video, or that could be of interest to you. So please click it and go and carry on watching. And as always, I am the Sailor, and I will see you on the seas again very soon. Bye.